To better understand how women express affection, we need to move beyond conventional notions of emotional language. While men may often be more direct, women tend to take a subtler approach, with their feelings often revealed through actions and glances. Have you ever wondered if that brief glance from across the room carries a special meaning? Could a fleeting smile or a seemingly casual comment be hiding deeper emotions? We've all been in that situation, meeting someone, feeling a connection, but being unsure if the feeling is mutual. Is she just being polite and friendly, or do those signals hold a deeper significance? If you're unsure in such a situation, rest assured that you're not alone. Today, we'll explore a topic where actions often speak louder than words. Stoic philosophy offers us a unique lens, helping us observe and understand the world without being swayed by assumptions or ambiguity. This perspective is especially useful when trying to decode the unspoken language of attraction. Welcome to Stoic Journey. In this journey, we'll uncover 12 subtle signs a woman might use to conceal her feelings. But we won't stop at merely listing these signs. Our higher goal is to equip you with deep insights and keen perception, enabling you to recognize and interpret these signals accurately and thoughtfully. As you gain a better understanding, you'll become more attuned to the affections that may be quietly directed toward you. Before we dive into these transformative insights, take a moment to support this journey of self-improvement by giving this video a like. Your engagement helps us continue providing valuable content that guides you toward becoming the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss the great insights that will lead you to a fulfilling and successful life. Number 1. Hairplay and mirroring body language. Imagine this scenario. You're sitting across from her at a cafe, deeply engaged in conversation. As you share a story, you notice she starts to twirl a strand of her hair, her fingers gently playing with it while she listens intently. It's a small gesture, but it suggests she's not just hearing you, she's engaged, interested, and perhaps even a bit nervous, in that way often associated with romantic interest. Equally fascinating is the concept of mirroring, a powerful yet understated form of non-verbal communication. Mirroring occurs when she instinctively mimics your body language, creating a subtle expression of harmony and connection between the two of you. If you lean forward to emphasize a point, she might also lean forward. If you cross your legs, a few moments later, you might notice her doing the same. This unconscious mirroring reflects her desire to establish a deeper connection with you, signaling that she feels comfortable and in sync with you. In my view, these gestures, though small and incredibly subtle, are deeply significant. They offer a glimpse into her subconscious, revealing emotions she might not yet be ready to express verbally. It's like reading another language, a language composed of movements, glances, and gestures instead of words. This silent communication can be both intriguing and captivating, providing deeper insight into the dynamics between the two of you. After all, it's unlikely that someone who isn't interested in you would mirror your gestures and actions, right? So, the next time you're in conversation with her, take a moment to observe these nuances with a keen eye. Does she tend to touch her hair more often than usual when she's around you? Does her body language mirror yours, almost as if you're moving in sync? These silent signals might just be her way of indicating a hidden attraction, hinting at feelings she hasn't yet put into words. Number 2. Inviting body language. When a woman feels a connection with you, her body language can become a subtle yet powerful tool, expressing her interest in ways that may not be immediately apparent through verbal communication. By paying attention to these nonverbal cues, you can gain a deeper understanding of her feelings and the level of connection she may be seeking with you. One of the most telling signs of interest is how she positions herself during your interactions. If she leans in closer while you're talking, it's not just a sign that she's engaged in the conversation. It often indicates a deeper attraction, a magnetic pull, drawing her physically closer to you. This gesture is a way of closing the physical distance between the two of you, subtly suggesting that she feels comfortable around you and may be yearning for a closer, more intimate connection. Similarly, an open posture, when she has her arms uncrossed and her body oriented towards you, signals her openness and receptivity. When a woman adopts such a stance, it's a strong indication that she's not only actively participating in the conversation, but is also inviting you into her personal space. This openness is a silent yet clear invitation, signaling that she's interested in what you're saying, and perhaps more importantly, in you as a person. Even something as seemingly minor as the direction her feet are pointing can reveal a lot. If her feet are pointed towards you, it's a sign that she's focused on you and fully present in that moment. On the other hand, if her feet are pointed away, it might suggest that she's not fully engaged or may be looking for an exit from the conversation. A relaxed posture, open arms and feet directed towards you all indicate a readiness to welcome your company, signaling a desire to connect beyond superficial conversation. These gestures are her way of showing that she's comfortable around you and may be interested in exploring a deeper, more meaningful relationship. Conversely, defensive body language, such as crossed arms, a rigid posture, or feet turned away, often signals a lack of interest or a desire to maintain a certain distance. These behaviors suggest that she might not be entirely comfortable or engaged in the interaction, potentially indicating that she isn't invested in deepening the relationship. Therefore, when you're near her, take a moment to carefully observe her body language. Does she seem physically receptive to you? Are her gestures open and inviting, indicating that she's not just listening to you, but also attracted to you? These subtle signals can be surprisingly revealing, helping you gain a deeper understanding of her feelings without needing to have an explicit conversation. Number 3, exposing her neck. The neck, a delicate and vulnerable part of the body, symbolizes openness and trust. When a woman unconsciously exposes her neck, she is, in essence, revealing a fragile and sensitive aspect of herself. This exposure is not merely a display of physical beauty. It carries a deeper, unspoken message of trust and receptivity towards the person she is interacting with. It acts as a subtle invitation, a nonverbal signal that she feels comfortable and may even be attracted to your presence. Imagine a scenario where you're engaged in a conversation with her, and you notice that she frequently tilts her head, allowing her hair to fall away from her neck, or perhaps she casually adjusts her collar to reveal more of her neckline. These actions, though subtle, carry significant meaning. They indicate that she feels at ease around you, trusting enough to reveal a part of herself that is both vulnerable and alluring. In my view, these gestures are not just random movements, but are deeply rooted in our evolutionary history and psychology. The act of exposing the neck is an ancient instinctive behavior, which in the context of human interaction translates into a signal of attraction and trust. It's a way of saying without words that she is comfortable and may even be open to a closer, more intimate connection. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely noted, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. In this context, attuning yourself to such nonverbal signals allows you to recognize and seize the opportunity to connect and understand her on a deeper level. By observing these subtle yet meaningful gestures, you can gain valuable insight into her feelings and the level of comfort and interest she has in you. Therefore, in your interactions, take note if she frequently exposes her neck. This seemingly small detail can be a powerful indicator of her interest and comfort with you. While it may be subtle, it carries a lot of weight, suggesting that she not only feels at ease around you, but may also be inviting you to get closer, both physically and emotionally. Number 4. Extra effort in appearance. It's quite normal for people to pay attention to their appearance, but when she makes noticeable changes or improvements right before meeting you, it could carry significant meaning. These subtle changes might not be immediately obvious, but they often speak volumes. Pay attention if you notice she puts in extra effort to dress more stylishly or carefully styles her hair when she's around you. This could be reflected in her choosing more fashionable outfits, applying makeup with more precision, or experimenting with new hairstyles. These actions are not merely about looking good in general. They are often intended to catch your eye. When a woman puts in extra effort before seeing you, it's her quiet way of showing interest. The added attention to her appearance serves as a form of nonverbal communication, a subtle dialogue where she aims to capture your attention. It reflects her interest in how you perceive her and hints at her desire to make a positive and memorable impression on you. Consider a situation where you meet her for a casual outing, and you notice she's dressed a bit more meticulously than usual, or her hair is styled in a way that impressively highlights her features. Perhaps she's wearing a new shade of lipstick, or has taken extra time to carefully apply her makeup. These details, though they may seem small, are intentional choices she made with you in mind. It's her way of communicating that she values your presence and wants to stand out in your eyes. In my view, these enhancements are not just superficial changes, but sincere expressions of attraction and affection. They reflect her desire to connect with you on a deeper level, using her appearance as a tool to convey feelings she might not yet be ready to express verbally. Essentially, she's telling you that your opinion matters to her, and she's willing to put in extra effort to ensure she captures your attention. As Epictetus wisely said, "First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." In this context, her improvements in appearance are not acts of vanity, but thoughtful expressions of her intentions and feelings. She is crafting herself in a way that she wants you to perceive, aligning her actions with the image she wants to project: a woman who cares, who is engaged, and who desires to make an impression. Next time you see her, take a moment to notice any changes in her appearance. These changes are often profound indicators of her effort to make an impression on you. They show that she's not just showing up, but she genuinely cares about how you perceive her. This attention to detail is her quiet way of saying that you matter to her, and she wants to make that clear through the care she puts into her appearance. Number 5. Choose to sit near you. Pay attention if she consistently chooses to sit near you, even when other options are available. This repeated behavior is unlikely to be mere coincidence. It's a deliberate choice. By opting to sit close to you, she creates opportunities to immerse herself in your presence, making it easier to engage in conversation and naturally share experiences. This subtle action not only communicates a preference for proximity, but also suggests that she likes you and genuinely wants to be near you. It's her way of showing affection without being too overt, allowing her to stay close while maintaining a level of subtlety. Choosing to sit near you is a quiet yet meaningful gesture, indicating that she values the connection you share and wants to nurture it further. The next time you find yourselves in the same room, take a moment to notice where she chooses to sit. Does she always position herself near you, even when she has other seating options? If so, this could be a subtle yet significant clue that she's interested in you. While it might seem like a small detail, it's one of those silent signals that can reveal a lot about her feelings. In these moments, it's important to consider the context and frequency of these seating choices. If you notice a pattern, it might be her way of creating opportunities for closer interaction, subtly inviting you to engage more with her. Recognizing and appreciating these signals can help you better understand her intentions and potentially open the door to a deeper connection. Number 6. Involving in common interests and activities. When a woman harbors feelings for you but tries to keep them concealed, pay attention to the signs that indicate her growing curiosity about your world. Does she casually mention a book you've talked about at length, or show up at a community gathering you frequently attend? Perhaps she has taken an interest in a sport or hobby close to your heart, even if it wasn't part of her routine before. These actions are more than mere coincidences. They are deliberate efforts to find common ground and create shared experiences. Her efforts to engage in your interests are an enticing sign of her attraction. It indicates that she not only wants to be around you, but is also willing to invest time and energy into understanding and participating in the things that matter to you. By aligning her activities and interests with yours, she is subtly communicating a desire to connect with you on a more meaningful level, even if she isn't ready to openly express those feelings. As we near the end of this exploration into decoding the hidden signs of a woman's affection, it's important to reflect on these subtle cues and their relevance in your interactions. Being mindful of these signals can provide valuable insights into her hidden emotions, potentially paving the way for a deeper connection. Embrace the significance of acknowledging these nuances, as they can have the power to foster meaningful relationships. Recognizing these signs not only helps you understand her better, but also creates opportunities for you to respond and nurture the relationship you share. Now, it's your turn to consider these subtle signals in your own interactions. What have you noticed, and how might these insights help you deepen your relationships with those around you? Understanding and appreciating these small gestures could be the key to unlocking a deeper, more meaningful connection. Number 7. The meaningful smile. Pay attention to how she smiles when she sees you. Is it a polite, superficial smile? Or is it a smile that lights up her entire face, making her eyes sparkle? If her smile seems a bit more radiant when she's around you, it could be a sign of something deeper than mere friendship. That warm and genuine smile might be her heart speaking, expressing feelings she's not yet ready to put into words. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Similarly, in the realm of human interaction, meaning often lies not in grand gestures, but in the subtleties of emotion conveyed through humble actions. A smile, though small and fleeting, can carry within it the weight of unspoken affection. So, the next time you see her, take a moment to really notice her smile. Does it carry a warmth that seems reserved just for you? Does it linger a little longer, as if she's savoring the moment? These nuances, though subtle, can speak volumes about the feelings she's not yet ready to express with words. By tuning in to these delicate signals, you may uncover deeper emotions beneath the surface, allowing you to respond with empathy and understanding. In the delicate dance of human connection, a smile can be both an invitation and a revelation. It's a small gesture that, when truly noticed, can open the door to a deeper understanding of the bond you share. Number 8. Remember small details. Another subtle sign that a woman may be interested in you is her ability to remember the little things from your interactions. This isn't just about having a good memory, it reflects the attention and care she puts into what you say and do. When someone truly values their interactions with you, they naturally remember details that others might overlook. Pay attention if she brings up small details from previous conversations. Does she remember the name of your favorite song or mention your pet's name after you only brought it up once? This level of attention is more than just politeness, it's a sign of genuine interest. These small memories are her way of showing that she's paying attention to you, indicating that she values what you say and might be looking for a deeper connection with you. For example, imagine you casually mention a book you're reading or a hobby you enjoy, and a few weeks later, she asks how that book is going or how your latest project is coming along. This isn't just casual conversation, it's someone who's been thinking about you even when you're not around. This kind of thoughtful interaction shows that she's invested in your life and experiences, often more than she might openly admit. These small acts of remembrance carry significant meaning. They show that she's not just passively listening, but actively engaging with what you share, holding on to these details because they matter to her. It's her subtle way of signaling that she cares about you, your interests, and your well-being. Remember, it's often these small details that carry the most weight in human interactions. They reveal how much someone values the connection they have with you. So pay attention to how well she remembers details from your conversations. You may discover that her memory reveals more about her feelings than you initially thought. In relationships, it's the little things that often speak the loudest. When someone remembers the small details, it's a clear sign that they've been thinking about you and genuinely want to get to know you better. By being aware of these signs, you can gain deeper insights into her feelings and possibly uncover the beginnings of a meaningful relationship. Number 9. Lip licking and nervous gestures. Licking the lips can be a sign that she's feeling more aware of or attracted to you. This action might be brief, but it's often an involuntary response when someone feels self-conscious, nervous, or attracted to the person they're interacting with. It's a subtle, almost primal gesture, hinting at a deeper, unspoken connection. Similarly, signs of nervousness can also reveal hidden feelings. This anxious energy might manifest as fidgeting, playing with jewelry or clothing, or even slight stammering. These behaviors become particularly noticeable when they primarily occur in the presence of someone she's interested in. It's as if her body and mind are wrestling with conflicting emotions, unsure how to handle the situation without revealing too much. For instance, if she's usually calm but starts fiddling with her necklace or adjusting her clothes more frequently when she's around you, it could be a sign that she's feeling something more than just casual interest. Her actions might seem insignificant on the surface, but they can speak volumes about her internal state. It's as if her body is trying to release some of the nervous energy she feels when she's near you, even if she's trying to keep her emotions under wraps. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely noted, "Men are not disturbed by things, but by the view they take of them." This quote serves as a reminder that how we interpret others' actions can often cloud our judgment. Therefore, when observing these subtle signals, it's important to maintain a calm and rational perspective. Don't jump to conclusions. but consider these signs as part of a larger picture. Does she frequently lick her lips or exhibit fidgety behavior when interacting with you? These seemingly insignificant actions can actually be silent signals of her hidden feelings. By paying attention to these subtle behaviors, you might uncover the emotional depth she's experiencing, even if she's not ready to openly express them. In the delicate dance of attraction, often the smallest gestures carry the most weight. While licking the lips and nervous fidgeting may seem like trivial actions, they can be powerful clues to what's happening beneath the surface. By observing these signs with a balanced and thoughtful approach, you can gain deeper insight into her true feelings, allowing you to respond with empathy and understanding. These insights can help you navigate the complex waters of human connection, leading to a more meaningful and authentic relationship. Number 10. Quick glances. Eyes, often referred to as the windows to the soul, have a way of revealing what words and actions might try to conceal. One of the clearest signs of interest is how frequently she glances at you. These seemingly insignificant fleeting glances carry much more weight than simple observation. They hint at hidden interest, a silent longing she's attempting to keep under wraps. She seeks connection through her eyes, hoping to bridge the gap between you with just a look. Yet, to maintain a sense of mystery or to protect her feelings, she quickly looks away. It's as if she's testing the waters, wanting to see how you'll react without fully revealing her own emotions. Understanding the significance of eye contact in human psychology is crucial in this context. Direct eye contact can be deeply revealing, often creating a profound connection between two people. However, for someone trying to hide their feelings, maintaining prolonged eye contact might stir emotions she's not ready to face or reveal. Hence, she might resort to expressing her interest through shy, fleeting glances. Imagine you're in a room with her, perhaps at a social gathering, or even just passing by in a shared space. You notice her glance in your direction, but as soon as your eyes meet, she quickly looks away. This happens repeatedly, each time with a glance that's brief but purposeful. This isn't just accidental eye contact. These fleeting glances carry meaning. It's her subtle way of reaching out to you while simultaneously trying to keep her true feelings hidden. Though these glances are brief, they carry significant weight in indicating her interest. It's a delicate and complex form of communication where much is conveyed in just a second or two. She may be too shy or unsure to hold your gaze for long, but these fleeting looks suggest that you're on her mind, perhaps more than she's willing to admit. So, be attentive to these fleeting but impactful connections. When you catch her eyes quickly darting toward you and then away, especially if it happens multiple times, it's not something to easily dismiss. These brief encounters of the eyes might be her way of silently telling you that you intrigue her, that she's attracted to you even if she's not yet ready to openly show it. Number 11. Indirect compliments. These compliments are often subtly delivered, avoiding overt expressions of affection. Instead, they hint at a growing admiration for your character. By offering such understated affirmations, she is trying to express her admiration without making her feelings too obvious. It's a cautious approach, a way for her to convey her respect for you while protecting herself from the vulnerability that comes with more direct expressions of interest. Imagine a situation where you're discussing a complex topic in a group, and she chimes in to acknowledge how well you articulate your thoughts. Or perhaps she laughs a bit louder at your jokes than others do, subtly highlighting your sense of humor. These aren't just polite responses. They're her way of recognizing and affirming the qualities she finds attractive in you. These small acknowledgments hold significant value. They serve as her way of signaling that she notices and appreciates what makes you unique, while still maintaining a level of subtlety that allows her to avoid the risk of outright rejection. By keeping her compliments indirect, she creates a space where she can express her interest without putting herself in a vulnerable position. So, in your interactions, it's essential to attune yourself to the nuances in her words. Listen closely for compliments that might be veiled in ordinary language, remarks that, on the surface, seem casual but could be her way of revealing hidden interest. She may never directly state her feelings, but through these subtle affirmations, she's quietly telling you that she values and admires who you are. By recognizing these subtle signals, you gain a clearer understanding of her feelings and intentions. Appreciating these indirect compliments for what they truly are allows you to respond in a way that acknowledges her emotions without forcing her to reveal them before she's ready. These small but meaningful exchanges can lay the foundation for a deeper relationship where mutual respect and admiration quietly grow into something more. Number 12. Seeking your attention. Pay close attention to her demeanor when you're around her. Does she try to be more humorous, perhaps telling jokes or sharing amusing stories to make you smile or laugh? Humor is a powerful tool for connection, and her efforts to make you laugh may not be just random. They could be her way of creating a bond and making herself memorable in your eyes. Or consider how she navigates conversations with you. Does she intentionally steer discussions toward topics she knows you're passionate about? Perhaps she brings up a book you mentioned, or asks your opinion on a subject she knows you enjoy. These aren't mere coincidences. They're deliberate choices, her subtle way of capturing your attention and showing that she cares about your interests. These actions, though seemingly small, are silent declarations of her feelings. Through them, she attempts to establish a connection and get your attention without laying all her emotions bare. It's her way of testing the waters, creating a space where she can express interest without revealing her full hand. For example, you might notice that when a group is discussing plans, she subtly aligns her plans with yours, or she might bring up shared experiences that she knows are meaningful to you. These aren't just random acts. They're her efforts to integrate into your world, hoping to deepen the connection between you. So, when you're around her, be mindful of these behaviors. Is she trying to stand out in your eyes? Does she continually engage with you in ways that align with your interests? These efforts might indicate her hidden feelings, signaling that she's trying to connect with you on a deeper level, even if she's not yet ready to openly share her emotions. Drawing inspiration from the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Similarly, to understand the subtle expressions of someone's affection, you must first cultivate sharp observation and then respond with thoughtful consideration. By tuning into these subtle signals and reflecting on their meaning, you can navigate the complex terrain of human emotions with greater clarity and sensitivity. When you recognize these signs, you can respond in a way that honors her subtle expressions of interest. Whether it's by reciprocating her humor, engaging in the topic she brings up, or simply acknowledging her efforts, your thoughtful responses can help nurture the connection she's trying to build. Through careful observation and considerate action, you may move closer to understanding her true feelings, opening the door to a deeper, more meaningful relationship. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and share it with others who might find it helpful. Your support allows us to continue creating videos that explore the fascinating ways people connect. And don't forget to check out the two linked videos. They delve deeper into the nuances of human interaction and attraction. Thank you for watching. And remember to pay attention to those small signs in your future interactions. You never know what they might reveal.